Hey guys, it's Captain Rich Murphy here, and as you can see, we're in the garage today. We're gonna be doing some spooling on our spinning rod, 65 Authority, 65 Slammer, and 285 Slammers. We're getting ready for a trip. We're gonna be loading them up with diamond braid, 80-pound and 65-pound braid on our Fenwick HMG series inshore rods. If you've never been to this page before, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe below. And this video is gonna be a little bit about how to properly spool your rods and prepare for the trip. That's a big thing that a lot of people do, is lack of preparation. And so anything fishing, whether it's your inshore stuff, offshore, tournaments, it's all about the preparation. That's what we're gonna be doing today. I want you to take a second and just look at the two sizes alone. Yes, on the box, this is gonna be 20 pounds of mono, is 450 yards. And mono on this one for 20 is 250 yards. And so when you go down in diameter of the line, you have that much more. And so when we go put them on the reel, I like to do a spider hitch. And for those of you guys that don't know how to do a spider hitch, we're gonna double the line, we're gonna make a loop, and we're gonna go around our thumb just to maintain the line a little bit, keep it nice and clean. And we're gonna go through the hole, around the two, and back through the hole. And as we pull on that, you wanna make sure you're pulling nice and even. And I like to just pull on the tag end just a little bit individually to make sure that it tightens up on the very back end of that. But that's essentially what your spider hitch is gonna look like. We're gonna cut our tag end nice and close. And then I like to just set it on the ground. So guys, a lot of people like to do a dooney knot or do something with two lines wrapping around. What I like to do here is we're gonna take our spider hitch and we're gonna go over itself and make a loop. All right, just like so. It's important when you put it on that the line is gonna go against itself, right? And so when you go and put it on a spinning rod, you wanna make sure that it's facing you and that the loop is all gonna come tight all at the same time. And when it comes off nice and tight, like when you're pulling the line off, it'll just hold itself right there and it's easy to get on and off, but it's holding enough to where it will make a difference if you ever did get down to the knot. I don't feel like it happens very often on a regular day of fishing or on, charters. So now we're just gonna make a triangle with our body, and I wanna put the line on the reel the same way that it's coming off the spool. More times than not, it's label facing up. With the diamond braid, they do a pretty good job. The way it goes on the spool, on the spinner, is the same way that it's gonna come off the spool on the ground. So as we're cranking, I'm watching it go on the spool, making sure it's going on nice and full, and every so often, all I'm gonna do is reach up here and just make sure that it's not getting twisted up. Now, if it twists, and this happens a lot more on a spinning rod than it would conventional, you just have to flip the spool over. We're sitting real pretty. That is a full spool of line. It's on there nice and even. And so when we make that last little bit of a drag, and when I say drag, we're gonna actually drag it behind the boat before we tie a leader on, before we tie a hook on. That's gonna make everything nice and smooth. It'll be on there and it's perfect for casting and fighting your fish. So now guys, because we're traveling, a lot of people will get crazy and, oh, well, we got to put tape on this and that. What I like to do is I'll just reel it up. And I'm going to do another one of those spider hitches. And because it's so small, I'm not going to have to go through my fingers, but we're just going to do a little loop. 1, 2, and this will get cut off before we even think about going fishing, but we're just gonna put it on the reel handle. It doesn't have to be crazy. The one thing I don't like doing is by having it still coming off the bail, it's not gonna get twisted up and go underneath. You guys can do it however you want. That's just my personal preference. And now we're gonna go to the next one. For the sake of this, it's not completely full. But, like I said, if we're gonna be casting, it's gonna be coming off of these. Straight up and down is here. And we're almost to that beveled edge. But we also try not to waste anything. So we just finished off that spool. Very, very close to what we needed it to be. And I'm gonna go ahead and take it on that one. But if you like what you see, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe below. We appreciate you guys, and thank you for watching.